Hi guys, this is your General Read Love Edition. For those of you who are interested in looking up ahead at June and July, check out the link in the description box below. And if you're interested in your general portion of this reading for work and general energies around you and what's coming up next, so check out the general reading that dropped before this one. Let's get into the reading. Of course, we're going to start with Aries. So singles, we're going to look at singles. Aries single men. You're ready for love after a failed situation. I guess you're leaving behind. Letting it go. You're not interested in nothing too hard. You don't want to work too hard. You don't want no stress. You don't want no drama. I do see that it could be very easily for you to get an opportunity, an emotional opportunity for someone to come your way. There's a lot of people. It could be too many people to deal with all at once, okay? But there will be a couple that you'll give your time and energy to, and they'll reciprocate just fine. But you're going to decide to stay single, even though there could be a fire sign woman or a Gemini, even could be a Capricorn who may switch some things up. You don't see this woman coming, and changes can come about. Yeah, I also see a resurgence. This could be, a one-night stand with someone, coming back together to have a good time with someone, or someone coming back into your life. The issues that the two of you have had before, men, it can resurface, especially if this woman is known to have control issues. She may be an alpha female, that sort of thing. So you can attract women who are very feisty, who is very challenging, who could be alpha females, who want what they want when they want it, who does not take no for an answer, that sort of thing. And you, believe it or not, one of these women could wrestle you down. Now, again, you may know her, you may not know her. It may seem like you've known her forever, but someone is going to turn you around where you may be thinking, yeah, I'm just dating. I'm having a good time. I'm not interested in anything more. No, get ready. She's coming and you're going to fall in love and you won't see it coming. Or maybe you do and you're going to try to resist it, but good luck, because it's not going to happen. You're going to be with someone. And again, it could be a fire sign, an earth sign who's reformed, who has become a better person, or a Gemini. But again, it could be any sign, but get ready, men, because you definitely can fall for someone. Ladies, Aries single ladies in love. It's kind of be your love life. You are showing up as a preferred woman. You went through a lot with a past person who was a cheater, who was a non-committal person, and you've been hoping, wishing, and praying. You've been praying. If any of you have been praying, if any of you have been making sacrifices, right? You've been kind of sacrificing things. You've been keeping your head on straight and praying. Your prayers could be answered. And this doesn't have to just be with love. This could be in life as well, because some of you are really just trying to improve yourself and your spirit overall. And that's a really good thing. I do see that you have someone coming in. This is very karmic. So if someone is coming in only to get some excitement and fulfillment and then dash right back out, that's not going to be so good for them. And it's saying that for you, you need, if you've been praying and you know exactly what you've been praying for, don't settle for less, because you could be getting tested soon, ladies, to see if what you say you really want, can you handle? Couples, you're tired of apologizing. You're conflicted with this relationship, but you do still care about them. They don't want to fight anymore. They want to move forward, and this person may be moving forward by themselves, like focusing more on them and not so much the two of you. And if they are focusing on the two of you, it is to let you know it's time. I've had enough. They're kind of giving you an ultimatum here. They want to work this out. You have somebody that is a bit of a control freak, so you may not like that. It may be hard for you to come to terms that this may not be working out. Yeah, some of you, especially if you're an Aries woman, you may not feel loved or like you are in love anymore. Some of you men, again, men or women, if you're an Aries man, you may not feel like this woman truly loves you. You may feel like she has alternative motives, that she's changed on you. She could just be more emotional than normal. Could be going through hormonal things. It could be a number of things. But you may be feeling, if you're an Aries man, like this woman could be problematic at this time, or lacking as far as her love and care for you at this time. If you're an Aries woman, again, you may be questioning your love and your care for this man at this time. I do see the love is deep here. It is deep, and because the love is deep, and even though the two of you may not be on the same track right now, right? You may not be able to come to a conclusion that is fair, that is mutual. Again, you know, you can fall in and out of loving relationships, and you guys may be going through a bit of a trial at this time. I do feel like there is a wanting to work it out. Now, hopefully this is not a third party situation, because that's not going to work for one of you. For one of you, it's not going to work. If it's been working, that's going to change. I don't know when that's going to change, but I do get someone getting tired of it. But there's still a wanting to work this out. And if that is the case, someone has to grow up. Someone has to mature. Someone has to grow up, and someone has to deal with some past things that they haven't fully dealt with, is what it looks like to me. That's what I have for Aries, love. Now let's look at Taurus and go check out the general read. Hi, Taurus. This is your love portion of your general read. For those of you who didn't check out the work general reading and general energies coming up for you, do check out the general reading that dropped before this one. If you're interested in the 2-month future predictions reading for June and July, do check out the link in the description box below. Let's get into it. Singles, Taurus single ladies. You're ready. You're eager. Some of you are addressing a situation. Yeah. Some of you are addressing something regarding a liar, a cheat, I'm hearing a scammer, a con artist. You are confronting them. You may even be exposing them. Some things could come out surrounding you and someone who hasn't been the most upstanding. And for some of you, this can be an ex of some sort that you have to kind of confront, and you've got to set the record straight. So whether it be directly to them or on social media, you are kind of setting the record straight and letting it be known. I do see Tauruses kind of make you, some of you ladies can come across like you're acting out of character, especially if it's you're making it public and not necessarily you doing it behind the scenes. So don't be surprised if you find yourself kind of getting out of character and needing to confront something here regarding someone. There could be someone, again, coming your way. People will give you attention, ladies, but you'll know straight away, and you'll make it known straight away which you will and will not tolerate, which seems to be very little. You're not tolerating lying. You're not tolerating a lot of things. You're not going to control me. You're not going to lie to me. You're not going to cheat on me. Like you're not. But you're up for it. You're up for it. But again, it may not be exactly what you're looking for. You may have a lot going on, like you're working a lot. Work is really heavy. It's aggravating. It's a lot to focus on. And you just kind of want your person. Some of you are tired of Uranus in your energy. You're tired of these fair weather people. You're tired of, people you can't necessarily trust in relationships that can sometimes feel in and out and not necessarily stable. So some of you ladies are wanting more. You may find yourself more on your knees praying or just internally desiring far more than what you're being given. And I do see a trip or a travel coming up for some of you ladies, whether it will be you going somewhere or someone coming to you. But I do expect visitors or someone wanting to see you. Do expect that. Other than that, I see you guys kind of not settling at all and calling someone out on their BS is what it looks like to me, ladies. Men. You're taking your time one step at a time. You're focusing more on your life, what you have going on. And for some of you single Taurus men, you're not really, some of you Taurus men, you're not single. You're in a relationship, but you may behave as though you're single, as though all you have is yourself, or you do what you need to do. You take care of who you need to take care of. So don't tread on you, right? Wherever you go, whatever you do, you have the right to, because you work really hard and take care of those around you. So you get to do that. Some of you coupled relationship Taurus men are showing up in this reading. You're in a relationship, but you're acting single because you feel like I work hard enough to deserve to do whatever the hell I want to do. And I guess, hey, that's an understanding. Those of you who are truly, truly single, it's going to be up to you. because there's a relationship right here. It's like whoever you know, whoever you're dating, whoever you've known, they're waiting, they're wanting, they've made it known that you know, men, that this woman wants you. There's a few, but there's a particular person that wants you, have made it known, whether it is verbally she's made it known or just her action shows you that, yeah, I can have her, I want her. But yeah, not so fast. You're taking your time because obviously there's someone who is still lingers, or you have to wrestle with, well, what if I don't want this anymore? What if this? What if that? So you're not ready to, come down and decide to commit, but commitment is all over your cards. Yeah, I definitely don't see any commitment. I see being a player. I see playing a lot of mind games and head games with people. But I damn sure don't see no commitment. Taurus, this is not funny. But now I'm thinking, I'm like, you know what? I used to say to Geminis, it's going to be a real difficult summer because Gemini cut up every summer. But I think I think you guys are really going to cut up this summer. Taurus couples. Uh-oh. You're stressed out, aggravated with this person. Some of you want to wring their neck if you could. And I do feel like they may have made a move towards you, but now they're taking a step back. Now it's on you. Okay. But so much they're going to do. So now it's on you. And you also could be playing coy. I'm not going to, but you're also very stressed out about the situation. Do y'all want this? This is a lot of communication. So if they have been stubborn, it looks like you'll beat them out, Taurus. They'll come back talking to you probably before you them. And you're at a place, Taurus, where you're feeling like it depends, right? What is this person giving you? Where's the value? Is it really necessary to keep this going? Are they taking care of me? If there's a reason for you to stay in it and it makes practical and logical sense, more practical than logical, then you'll fight the good fight. You'll stay in it as long as they behave, as long as they do what they need to do, which is take care of you, value you, understand who you are. And the problem is that you may be not so sure where you begin and where they end, what's true and what's not true, where's this going. So there may be a lot of things to consider regarding this relationship, okay? And it could be that this person kind of sends you mixed messages, or everything seems really muddled and gray and there's nothing concrete. Some of you Tauruses, you're the problem. You've created all of these problems because you have an insatiable appetite, and you really just can't choose, or you can't fully commit, so you could possibly be the problem, and your person kind of wants you to be upfront. If you're the problem, they want you to be upfront and let them know, and be a man about it, be a woman about it, and be honest about the situations, and stop playing the mind games, right? Stop playing the emotional games. And I feel if you don't do it, especially if you're dragging them, and if you're dragging things along, they're going to do it. But it's not even them, it's karma. Karma is going to take care of this. If you don't, if they don't. Yeah, for some of you, this is coming to an end, and yep. Some of you, this is coming to an end. It's coming to an end. You guys may already be at a crossroads where it's an end. And if that's the case, it's been stressing you out, but you're going to find your footing, although you'll have peaks and valleys. Some days it'll feel like I'm good, I'm over it. Next day it's like, I don't know what the hell's going on. My emotions are all over the place. And again, if you are the problem, they're going to be more resolute about this ending and may not want to turn back around and open themselves up. But if they are the ones that did something wrong, they may feel like it's the best thing to do to let you go, because again, what are we doing at this point? And for some of you, don't worry, because I do just see no opportunities coming your way, whether it be career, business. You'll have other things to focus on than this love situation. But couples, I see an end to a relationship. It could be all temporary. It could be temporary. But the problem in temporary, I'm thinking temporary layoffs, the good time theme. The temporary disconnect can turn into a complete ending because something else comes in and becomes more important to that person. Okay, whether it be you or your person, something could come in and rival the two of you. And now it's like, no, I don't want you. I want this, or I want them. Something becomes more important. So tread lightly on those temporary separations there, Taurus. That's what I have for Taurus. Go check out your general if you have not yet. Now on to Gemini. Okay. Hey, Gemini, for those of you who are interested in the general portion of the reading, do check out the video that dropped before this, where we go over work and general energies coming up for you guys, which you can look out for. This is the love portion of the reading. And if you're interested in that 2-month future predictions reading that you see right here, go check out the link in the description box below, and that's for all 12 signs. Let's get into it, and we're going to start with singles. Gemini single ladies. Ooh. You do want someone in particular, somebody that you've been thinking, wishing, and hoping and praying for. This is a past person that you've been thinking about, or trying to manifest someone like an ideal individual. You could have random people coming toward you, wanting to have a good time. They may be leading with interest at first, right? They could come across a bit smooth and that sort of thing. And then next thing you know, then you find out what they're really here for, which is to stroke their ego and have a really great time. Some of you may not be interested in that. No, you're trying to right your wrongs and be in a better place. If he is not interested, if he is not long term, if he is not someone that speaks to your soul, ladies, you're not open to it. As a matter of fact, you're creating a lot of boundaries, and no one should trample over it. Now, I don't know how long this is going to last, because you guys do switch up. But for right now, it's showing that you're being very clear. You know what you want, and you're not going to tolerate half lukewarm people, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You just want what you want, and you're going to be here for a good time, not a long time. No, you want someone that's going to be here a long time. And if you've had that in your life, you're reminiscing to those days. And once you had that, someone that you can count on, someone that's there for the long haul, right? Someone that you may have felt that made you a better person. So yeah, you know what you want. You're not going to settle at this time, but you will be attracting fair weather people, right? Now, the thing is about this person, if you do continue, because this person may sneak up on you, they may have a lot to offer or something in particular, money they give you, things that they give to you. And if you give it enough time and attention, you will fall for them. So be careful, Gemini ladies, and there's others that he's giving to. You're not the only one. So do be careful with that if you linger long enough, if you do not create your boundaries and implement them. Gemini single men. Well, you're just seeming like a very familiar catch. You could come across as someone who a lot of people, if you're meeting them, and you will have your pick. You will have a lot of people to pick from, a lot of women to choose from, a lot of options out there. But you come across as very familiar. So don't be surprised if people are like, we haven't met before. You remind me, because people will always say what you remind them of. But there's a lot of options out there if you want. And some of you definitely are in a space, men, where you're reminiscing and thinking about the one that got away. Yeah, you're still feeling the burn over that and having to let it go, and that still sticks with you. So you could become hardened toward love. But I'm telling you, Gemini's men, get ready. You're not going to be able to be single. I don't know how this whole relationship is going to work, but you definitely could be in a relationship. And I'm talking about a real one, like living together, building a brand, a business together. Most definitely. Some of you Gemini men who are already in a relationship, like I said, Taurus, are showing up in this couples reading. And that could just be because for some of you, you're dipping into that time of when you had a lot of options, when there was this particular person. So you could be going down memory lane, missing someone, thinking about someone, but you're very much off the market. Like you're not available. Others of you men, though, that are actually single, your career's taken off. you could really feel like you're making strides, and you're really giving and pouring into not just you on a tangible level, right? So you're buying property, you're buying a home, you're buying this, you're preparing yourself for another level of financial flow. It could be that you're giving to others around you. You're becoming a father for the first time. There's things happening, or now you're giving to those things that you created and expounding on that, right? So more things are coming out of that. If you are completely single and no one's around you, I think that's very hard for a Gemini, for no one. I just see so many opportunities. There's people around you, men, and you really are showing up as a man that would be ideal to be a father, to be a husband, to be everything a woman will want you to be. And you will attract a lot of women that have children, that kind of already have something going on. You could easily meet someone, and before you know it, in 3 months to I even get like more like 3 months time, under a year, you will find that you, at the very least, either some of you are married with a baby, like you're a husband and a father. It can happen really quick, out of nowhere. You won't even, it will blow your mind how quickly this will happen for you men. So I don't know. Interesting. I didn't think this was going to ready to happen. So some of you are already kind of off the market, because whoever you're getting to know and you have a nice connection with, this is going to speed up, and you look around and it's like, damn, now we're husband and wife. How the hell I'm married and I'm a father, something like that. Couples, you're coming back to your person. Some of you have been a dirty dog and you're coming back. Others of you, you're just coming back to your person. You're focusing more on them. And they're conflicted. There may have been a little bit of drama between the two of you, but they definitely want to work this out secretly. You have somebody here who may have a lot of tricks up their sleeve. So it's like, okay, well, and going back to the singles, okay, the ones of you that's single, you may not be any good for a new relationship because you're still very much attached to your ex that you may still be married to or have lived with. Like, there's still very much that energy all over you. So, and you still miss them a hell of a lot. So really, you wouldn't be any good to a new person anyway. Couples, your person likes to control you, right? And they're willing to work this out and move forward because you obviously are valuable to them. You give, you do something that they know is beneficial to them. Like there's a bit of a hidden motive here, I feel. And it may be cyclical. So every time you guys go through something, you have to do this, you have to do something like that, if that makes sense. You are coming back around. You want to work things out. I feel like this person I just keep feeling like there is something that they're keeping close to their vest. They're not really telling you if they're working things out with you. Some of you could be dealing with a Pisces or a Leo. They're stressed out, Gemini, because either their plans is not working maybe the way they want, or they may be fearful that they can't trust you. Sorry, my words. They can't trust you. That who they want and what they want out of this is not necessarily what they're going to get or what they can give. Okay, so it just really depends on what part, where you're at in all of this, if that makes sense. Very interesting. It may be difficult for the two of you to find love. It really may be difficult to find the love. Your person may not like your behavior at times, how you switch up, how your mouth at times, the way you come out of your mouth, the fact that you can use words as a weapon or you can deny them communication. So they are stressed about that. Again, this could be someone who thinks that you can play hot and cold and you could be a bit of a manipulator. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. And Gemini, you find it difficult to apologize, to make things right, especially if you're always the person doing that to some extent. One of you are thinking very heavy about what the next steps are going to be. I definitely see temporary separation going on here, and it could be for some of you, I do see that are getting back together, or some of you, you're just at a distance, right? And if that's the case, you'll come back together and have a good time. Others of you where there is a breakup, things are breaking up and breaking down, there may be a time of being apart where someone is thinking about how they feel, what they truly want. And I feel like both of you is in this weird place secretly. You both kind of want to see what it would be like independent, away from each other, but you don't want the other person to fully get away. Neither one of you do. So there will be probably making some type of let's try to work this out. Let's try to. But it could be, as time goes on, that the hot and cold continues, right? It continues to be hot and cold, up and down, up and down. And if you're experiencing that, it could be because deep down inside, one, if not both of you, and I truly feel like it's both of you to some degree, maybe one more than the other, but both of you to some degree would like to go at it alone, if that makes sense. But there may be a lot to consider, here than just saying, okay, we're done. It's a lot more to consider here. And one of you just absolutely doesn't want to let the other person go. They may feel like, no, you owe me. I've put too much into this. And the other person is kind of finding themselves, so they may want more time to themselves. It's very interesting how this is all working out. And for some of you, you won't even see this coming. Not now. It's down the line. This is all going to be coming up. But others of you, you could be heading toward that. But I see, even if there's a disconnect, there's a coming back together. But both of you need to kind of at least be first honest with yourselves, and then you could be honest with each other. That's what I have for Gemini. Go check out the general if you haven't. Now on to Cancer. Hi, Cancer. For those of you who are interested in the future predictions for June and July, do check out the link in the description box below, which you see up on this board here. Go check out the link in the description box below for all 12 signs. That's for all 12 signs. And if you haven't taken the opportunity to look at the general, what's coming up at work and all the things in your more just about you and what's happening with you, go check out that general reading that was posted before this one. Now on to love, and we're going to look at Cancer single men. It's coming up for you. You're focusing on work, and that helps you balance yourself. You want love. You've been holding back pretty good because you may have felt like you've sacrificed a lot. You started to understand where your strengths lie. You may feel like it lies with me working and focusing more on me and less about a relationship. You may give women too much of importance in your life, and that may do a number on you, so you've been holding back. I see for some of you men, you're single, but you may have recently become single, or you were once married in a real committed relationship, and you have not transferred that energy. Some of you are just very stubborn. You are who you are. So someone's going to have to conform to you and not you them. You also give off husband, father energy. So that is going to be very attractive to most women out there. And you have someone who is just waiting in the wings for the right time. And it's the type of woman who, once she comes in your life changes expeditiously. It's like it grows so much, and you're like, everything just kind of falls into place, and then your career takes off, your business takes off. So there's a lot of blessings that comes along with this connection here. And for others of you who have said, no, I'm completely off the market and I'm not necessarily going to open myself up to love, your business and your career is going to start to take off because you're really putting a lot of time and attention in it, and you're making a sacrifice in love. And so that is going to be, you're going to be blessed by it showing up in your career and your work environment. Ladies, you're ready to love. You want someone, you know exactly who you want. Some of you ladies have been stressing for a while, thinking about a particular person, someone who has money, if he doesn't, he has money, but he also knows how to make money. He knows how to make it happen. Whatever is needed, whatever is wanted, he can make it happen. So some of you have been thinking about that, wanting this person to kind of come back around to you. Some of you may have been thinking, ladies, Cancer single ladies, should you swallow your pride and go toward him? Because there's only one person that you've been thinking about lately. Excuse me. excuse me. I see money. Hold on, guys. I see money, opportunities. Excuse me. I see money opportunities coming your way. I see you dreaming, and thus you're going to manifest either this person or someone else in your life. You ladies are a little heartbroken. You're missing someone, but maybe your pride or maybe whatever they've done or however it went down is you just can't bring yourself, but you do miss them. It's like you can't get away from them. It's like in your waking life, you think about them, or you can see signs all about them. You can go to sleep, they're showing up in your dreams. So they're heavy fucking with. It's this person like a ghost to you. And you're going to want to work this out. There is an opportunity to, yeah, you can get attention maybe from all the ones that you don't want. Yes, you can get sex. Yes, you can have somebody talk to you. But all you want is that one person. But I feel that you may feel deep down inside, will they ever come? So this could be people that are attracted to you, but you know who you want. You dream of them. You want this particular person. And that's not necessarily the person that's showing up for you here. But you definitely can get a lot of attention from people that you may not necessarily want. Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. I see that there could be a couple of people, ladies, who are rekindling something with a past person that you have children with, like a family of the past, like your ex can come back and things can work out there, here. And I see some of you using someone, whether they're a past person or someone you're dating now, for money. They're giving you, meeting your needs. They're taking care of your bills. It's something that they're taking care of. And it's like it's a benefit to have them because he pays my bills. He takes care. He gives me money. Then it's another person that maybe you were interested in and it was more sexual than it was, committed, that sort of thing. And eventually you're going to cut that person out and move on from that person. But there still may be communication going on. So you ladies, you got your hands full. Couples. You're trying to move on, Cancer, but you're still not feeling so happy about this breakup. Some of you is just temporary separation there away from you, and you are kind of going to start to miss them and them you. And so getting back together when you are able to is going to be worthwhile. Ooh, it's going to be really nice. And your person is obsessed over you, missing you, and obsessed over you, cannot get over you. You're thinking about what the next moves should be. Some of you are moving in silence, Cancer, during this split breakup. Here, I don't know how you're moving in silence, but you're kind of being very careful how you guys are showing up. I guess in public, you don't want things to get back to anyone, but you're kind of setting some things up. So I don't know if you guys are preparing yourself for leaving them or what. But there's like you're working behind the scenes. You may feel like they're dragging their ass and there's an issue with commitment here between the two of you and doing what's right and behaving a certain way here. So your person could want things back with you, but you're not so sure, especially if the two of you are trying to rekindle, get back on track, get to a better place. If this is something that, it's just we haven't broken up. Some of you Cancers may be wanting to kind of have your own space, have your own time, right? You don't want to rush. You kind of want to slow things down. And your person may want to rush things. Like they're really ready. They want this to go on. They're ready. Let's go. Let's do this. You may not be so quick to do that. Some of you, especially if this is a new relationship, you're tucking it behind the scenes. Like you want it to be one of those secret love affairs. Like you don't want people to know, but they want everybody to know what's going on. So don't be surprised, Cancer, if you get exposed, especially if you are newly single and just started dating someone and behind the scenes, it's serious, right? It's exclusive, but you still want to keep No, they're not. They're going to blow you up. They're going to expose this, and they may risk losing you, but they want people to know. So do be careful with that. And I don't give a damn if you're a Cancer woman. You're going to be exposed. Somebody's going to let it be known that, yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, I did this. Yeah, you know, that type of thing. I see it coming together. I see third party energy. So somebody is sneaking around and doing something that they don't have any business doing. For some of you, others of you, this could just be wanting to spend some time or take time for yourself and get away. It could be you, it could be them. And that may be a little bit difficult, right? What's the next steps? They also could even be a surprise engagement, a surprise trip. So it can go a number of ways of how this is all kind of coming about. I still say, going back to what I said about wanting to expose and wanting to bring things to light and wanting, you know, everyone to know, and it not being so private on your end. It can become a burden in this situation, and it can come to a head. So again, you guys all know what this is all about, because it's now starting to become convoluted, and it's a bunch of shit that I'm not going to get into. It's too long of a video to do that. But this relationship, it does have a heaviness attached to it, toxicity attached to it. I don't feel like your person has a healthy connection toward you. They may have codependent issues. They may be a little delusional and the reality of your relationship, and they may be more wanting it than you do, because you haven't fully concluded what you want. And I'm speaking probably more, it could be relationships that's been happening for quite some time, but this feels to me something new, like you guys have approached a new level and you may not be on board, or this is fresh and new about where do we go, and you're not so on, you're on the fence, put it that way. You're a bit on the fence. That's what I have for Cancers. That was a lot. Go check out the general if you have not. Now on to Leo. Hi, Leo. For those of you who are interested in the future predictions for June and July, do check out the link in the description box below, just what I have over here. And if you're interested in, if you didn't check out that general that I just uploaded, go look at the general, because that looks at just you, what's coming up for you, work, career, all the things, unemployment, employment, self-employment. You guys know how it goes. Go check out that video if you haven't checked it out. Now on to Leo. We're looking at love, as you know, and we're going to focus on singles first. So Leo single ladies. Oh, you're getting a better headspace over someone who is still very much in your energy and who's taking up your energy because he can't stop thinking about you. You do want love. You want to be wooed and you want everybody to know it. What else is new, Leos? Oh, my goodness. Oh, no. Okay, well, one step at a time, ladies. One step at a time, because you're still getting over things. You're still getting over something and someone, and you do have someone who's keeping tabs on you, who watch you like a hawk. They may have an air tag on you or something. I don't know. Go check your cars. Go check your stuff. But you're going to come out of this state, and you're going to know, okay, one step at a time. Now, I'm not saying it's all going to happen overnight. It could be, now where it's like, yeah, I had a bad day, but I'm feeling a lot better. Or it's peak and valley. Some days are good, some days not good, until you get to a point where you're like, no, I'm better. I'm better. And this is a very karmic relationship, whoever this was, ladies, again, Leo single ladies, because this man and you, it's like a tennis match. So if you're feeling bad, he's feeling okay right now. As soon as you get out of this stage and you start to feel better, he's going to be stressing out. So it's like the two of you just pass on energy from one person to the other. Interesting. There's someone else who's watching you, who may want you, but they are a very reserved person and they take their time. They also may feel like they're not on your level, so they admire you from afar. Men. You're showing up as a very ideal person, someone who has all the love to give, but you may feel like love is a battlefield. And you may feel like good love or real love is worth fighting for. And there is someone who you may feel like is worth fighting for. You may feel like love has to be worth fighting for. And if anyone is dating a Leo and just met a Leo, how you'll know that they have interest in you is that they're asking a lot about you, especially if you're the quiet one. You're very quiet. You're very not easy to open up, and they keep probing, they keep trying to learn you and understand you, they're really starting to like you, ladies. And if this Leo is acting that way, they do expect you to kind of fight the good fight. Like, don't give up. It's pretty interesting. Oh, well, flirting like you do. Juggling a couple of people, having a good time, going out there and dating and spending some money. So you men are healthily dating is what it looks like, and kind of staying out the way at the same time. For some of you, you might be into some kinky little things that you do behind the scenes that people don't know about. You may start to kind of get interested in what's that all about. I never went to that. I heard that happens. So you may start to kind of want to not just think about those things that you only heard about, but actually you may want to start to experience the things that you've only heard about, and you're going to pay for it too. Whatever the hell that means, man. I think we all know what that means. A couple of people healthily dating and open to some things a little strange that you are willing to spend some change on. Couples. Taking a break and trying to move on to a better headspace. You guys, and especially after a fight, a fallout, some discord, you guys are trying to, either you're trying to just get your mind right and say, hey, I'm just one day at a time, or, well, now I'm coming around and I've calmed down and now I'm willing to hear you out. Well, they want to work this out, even though this is a lot of stress and outside people may have a lot to say about the two of you. You have someone here who doesn't easily give up on a situation. They also may be fighting their own addictions that they need to overcome. It's very interesting. You're waiting for things to get back on track. And Leo is very interesting. I know I'm doing a lot of talking because I get caught up in these readings and I'm not necessarily trying to also think about showing the cards. But anyway, you have someone here who is acknowledging. Now, let me tell you this. If the two of you have a relationship where there's a lot of drama or there's a little bit of drama, but the shit piles up, there's always some shit going on between the two of you. Your person is getting to a place where they just want to be happy or they just want to be at peace or they just ... whatever that ... is. And the little bickering, right, is either because the two of you on a baseline, you don't get along, right? Or there's too many people in the mix and they like to see the problems between the two of you. And now your person is looking and saying, I don't know if we can recover from this. I don't know. Maybe we're too different as people. Maybe, we're not meant to be. So they're thinking about a lot of things. Okay. And in that thinking, if they do not come back, Leos, okay, if they do not come back, know that they have thought this stuff in and out. They thought it in and out. They've thought about this. Okay. And they do feel bad, especially if you are the person hurt. They do feel bad. They feel bad. They're not happy about this. They don't want this to happen. That type of thing. Just can't seem to get along. That's the challenge. And someone is always trying to manipulate the situation. Things don't go their way, or someone may feel like I've tried and I tried this way and I tried that way, and we try all kind of ways and it just doesn't seem to work. You're at a crossroads. There's love here. There's love here. There is definitely love here. But somebody, I'm telling you, it's kind of like, it's that weird energy, like I was saying in Gemini's in reading for the couples. It's this weird energy where, yes, there's love here. There's no denying that. But I feel like also, it's kind of like, where do we go from here? How can we get this better? And it's almost like one of you may be tone deaf to what's happening. The other person could be tired of putting in to see what can come out, or trying that type of thing. So there is this, I'm tired. What are we going to do? Or what am I going to do here? But I don't feel like there's a full on breakup. There's just a lot of internal talking. Your person is not ready to let you go because they're not ready to let you go. Again, they may be the type of person like they've invested a lot in you. They may be you may be very valuable to them, and it's like, I'm not giving this up. So there's something in that, whether it's like, I'm not giving it up because I love you, I've invested a lot in you, and there's a whole lot more for us to get out of this, or I'm not ready to let you go, you know? And I do feel that the two of you, even with all of this intimate internal stuff that either one, if not both of you, are kind of going through, that's not going to stop anything. There's love here. So you're going to choose, you know, at least now it's like choosing each other at this time. Choosing each other and caring about each other is what it looks like to me. It's what I have for Leos. Check out the general if you haven't. Now on to Virgo. Hi, Virgo. For those of you who are interested in a 2-month future predictions reading that I have here, go check out, click that link in the description box below for all 12 signs. That is for all 12 signs for the next 2 months. Now let's get into the reading. And this is only love. If you want the general reading, check out the video I just posted. Virgo single men. You have boundaries up to your elbow, like up to your ass, like boundaries. No one's going to cross your boundaries, men. And you may feel like love is just too much. You're still feeling the effects and scarred over some love. You still can't think, you still cannot get over the love that you've just ended. And it could be because of what you've done or what was done to you, but it does stick with you. Putting this stress of this ex behind you, trying to get yourself out there, and also being very, very honest with people is what you're going to do. Being very honest, being straightforward, seeing if you see anything that tramples on your boundaries, what you're not going to tolerate, you're going to end it. You're going to end it. And some of you Virgo men will say that, you know, I'm really just best alone. I'm best when I'm by myself. I'm best. Well, I just need to take some time to myself. You know, I really do need a woman that's very independent, who may not be looking for ... that type of thing. So you're going to start to evaluate the type of women, you know, so that you don't have to keep feeling like you're the bad guy. People can't keep making you out to be the bad guy because you know what you want and you know what you're not going to settle for. And that's usually easy to be seen when it's women saying it, but it's harder to digest and accept when a man says that. But men have expectations too, and men know what they want too, and men have boundaries too. So I think Virgos, instead of trying to fight against the current and have people understand you, I think that you're going to be more strategic or clear about the kind of woman that will best suit you, and not just out there for out their sake. Virgo single ladies, which is very mature of you to do. Virgo single ladies. You're taking it one step at a time. You may feel like love is all about manipulation, and you playing a whole lot of games, which is why you're not answering phone calls, you're not responding, you're not looking at your DMs, or however you get communicated to. You may be taking a break. Yeah, there's someone who's trying to woo you that you may feel like y'all are all full of shit, and I'm not look, y'all are like, yeah. Somebody's coming. Yeah, somebody's coming in hot, wooing you, want to woo you, but full of shit. You know they full of shit. You're not having it. Like, get out of here. Bye. You're not having it. You know, and you know, you in your lonely times, right? In your alone time, at your night times, you may find yourself almost slipping into a state of depression. Like, am I ever gonna be with somebody? Like, what that type of thing. Couples. You're devoted to your person, Virgo. You love them, care about them. Now, this could be for some of you that there could be some past situations. I almost get like, I'm hearing baby mama drama or ex drama, some interference to some extent is what I'm hearing. But your person will set the record straight if it's you up to no good. They're going to set the record straight, because I do see immature behavior and too many people involved in this here, Virgo, which I get, baby mama, drama, that type of thing. Okay. And if you're the person that's bringing the drama, your person's putting their foot down. Okay. You want this, of course. You find your mate to be quite ideal here. So you do want to work this out. You want to still work this. God damn, there's a lot of women here. There's a lot of cheating going on here. There's a lot of cheating going on here. And your person, I feel like right now your person can't get past all the women and all the drama and all it. Like, they may have put their foot down already before, and it's like, now I gotta get my foot down again. I'm not even gonna say what I'm thinking about. So let's keep going. Okay, so the challenge definitely could be, hold on, y'all. If you're a Virgo woman, your challenge with your man is that he may be, a little loose, a little out there. Okay. And now it's going to be hard for them to get the love and care that they deserve from you. And they may have to get rid of certain people in their life. And it may not even just be friends or outside people. It could be family. It could be whoever is creating all this drama. They may have to really go in and do some editing. If you are a Virgo man, your issue is that this woman, you may find like this woman is very controlling. She doesn't necessarily know her place, and she's always trying to dictate to me, ... Their challenge is loving you or receiving love from you. So someone's argument may be like, yeah, well, you're not taking care of my needs, and you're not, that type of thing. And the other person is like, well, yeah, it's hard for me to love you and stuff, and you're up to that type of thing. Mm-hmm. So one of you feel like they've lost themselves in this relationship because they always have to acquiesce to this woman. I get Cancer very strong, but it could be any sign here. And someone may feel like I'm always having to, it's not equal. It's no equilibrium here. Both parties feeling like their needs are met and they're full in this relationship. Here, I do feel like there's going to be a resurgence of trying to come back together and make things right. Although it will be difficult to do that. It's not going to be the easiest thing because as soon as someone comes around, they have to leave, whether it be for work, whatever, or they're not the stay around type. They're the come in and get missing type. That's what it looks like to me. But there will be an effort made between the two of you. And I see it coming together. I don't see this completely ending. I don't. I see wanting to give it a really good shot. Again, the issue definitely could be finances, but more importantly, work. Like someone works a lot or have to work a lot, or the kind of work that they do could be problematic for this. Or if it's not work at all, then it's just you're unevenly yoked, and that's the issue. You're unevenly yoked, and you are unable to get on the same page. And someone remedy to problems may be to run away and run to work, to not deal with it. And that only makes things even worse. So the two of you, although there is an opportunity to stay together for quite a long time, half of that time could be very challenging and problematic because of the things that I've mentioned. People, work, other things is playing center stage than really repairing and making this relationship real. Something has changed. I feel like, because honestly, someone may feel down the line that, again, their needs are not being met. It's like, what about me? They even may be someone still wanting another person. Something like that is going on. Or there's a lot of control. Like, you want me to give up everyone. You want, someone has to control everything and the other person may feel like, no, I'm not going to, that sort of thing. So it gets challenging. It's unfortunate, Virgos. It doesn't have to be. And I am speaking to a specific group, so this may not resonate with a lot of you. It doesn't have to be. It could be a really happy, long relationship, but it just, you guys have to meet each other halfway and really be the right way to one another is all it looks like to me. So what I have for Virgos, go check out the general. Now on to Libra. Hi, Libra. For those of you who are interested in the 2-month future predictions reading up on the board here, do check out the link in the description box below for all of June and July if you want to look ahead for the next 2 months. Also, if you haven't looked at the general that I've posted recently, go check that out. Oh, shit. Look at my card. It just, well, these are very fragile cards. I've had them for a long time, so this one is out of commission. Damn. All right, anyway. What about them? Some of you may have to be faced, very interesting, this is Virgo's card, but some of you may be at a crossroads or at a place where you're going to have to make a decision. You may feel like you're also going to be stretched thin to some extent, Libra. And also you may feel like you may look and feel like I'm only a part of who I used to be. You may feel like you're losing a part of yourself to some extent. Very interesting. Okay, so now you know we're focusing on love, and we're going to start with singles. Single Libra men. You're taking a step back. Hopefully nobody has a sexually transmitted disease. So it could be that too. So hopefully nobody has a sexually transmitted disease. But yeah, you're taking a step back. This is not funny. You're taking a step back. I see this, I'm telling y'all. All I'm thinking about is a sexually transmitted disease and somebody getting exposed for giving somebody some shit. That's what it's looking like to me. But I mean, it could be anything. You may feel like you can't trust people. You don't know who to trust. So you may need to take a step back from relationships. And this is men. There's a hot one. She's a hot one. This is a woman that's very attractive. Leo, I'm saying every sign but Libra. This is a very attractive woman who can ruffle some feathers. Absolutely. You may have a woman who either can get under your ex's skin, like if you have kids by an ex person. You may have a woman that's jealous of your ex, especially, again, if she's an ex-wife or if you've had a child by her. There can be some jealousy and someone trying to disconnect you from family, from a family dynamic that you've created, something like that, where there could be some hater attitude or behavior going on here. I just get in this woman, I just feel like this woman could be a bit sinister. She could create problems for you here. Others of you men, you may meet a woman, it's like, wow, I really could see, and then all hell breaks loose. But then it's a warning to you of what this woman brings in your life. But you may start to get a little infatuated with the drama and all that she brings because it's exciting and it's different and it's so many different layers. And then you're going to get tired of the shit. So be careful, man. I don't know. That's just what I'm feeling. Okay. Libra ladies. Single ladies. You're at a crossroads thinking about an ex or just really trying to lay low. You're not waiting on anyone. You're not waiting around for love. It comes, and you're not even thinking about love at this time. You guys are really repairing yourselves. You may have gotten readings or something that you question. Some of you probably do need to turn off the internet, turn off YouTube, turn off, wherever you see readings at, and give it a break. You really do. Because you may feel like this is where it got me in all of this situation. So you may be wanting to take a break from readings and tarot and all of that stuff here. Because I do feel like you feel very bamboozled, ladies. I don't know why, but it looks like you feel a bit bamboozled, single. I'm hearing Gemini. I don't know why that is here, but this is a karmic lesson. So whatever you went through, it's karmic. See, this one wants to break off too. I think I'm gonna have to retire these cards, but I'll probably tape them up. So it's karmic here, whatever this lesson that you're experiencing right now. Couples. You're devoted, you're committed, and you're giving. They're disappointed or could just be missing you because of work. So it's like, I wish I could be with my Libra, but they're working a lot. If that's not the case, then your person could be heartbroken, disappointed, and that's like all they could think about. You're still trying to figure out if you truly, where's this going and what the next steps will be. Because you may feel like your person could be egotistical, like it's all about them, it's all about what they want, and your relationship may be on display too. So a lot of people know about what's going on. It's not just you; it's not hidden. And your person is very focused, self-focused individual. Almost they can come across like they don't give a damn about you. They'll take you or they'll leave you. They don't want these people. I don't know. And their challenge with you is they may feel like you've done wrong things too. You don't want to own up to what you've done, that sort of thing. The two of you could be on some type of a trial period. That's what it feels like to me. Like, this is a trial period. Yeah, we're still talking, but it's very, very, very tense, or you guys are hanging on by a thread or something like that, where you have more of an expectation. I want to be married. I want da-da-da. And they're like, I don't know about that. Something's going on here. Yeah, it could be a third party situation where it's really hard to rebound from. This relationship is headed toward an ending, where it always seems like we're on track and then we're not on track, and we're on track and we're not on track. This is some bullshit going on here. Oh my goodness, there's so much bullshit going on here in this relationship. We're on track, we're not on track. We're on track, not. It's a lot of on and off, on and off, on and off. And emotionally, someone is getting spent. And once we get into Cancer season, it's like this situation is really going to change. Okay? I don't know to what. You guys will see. But there's definitely nothing but peaks and valleys and on again, off again going on here. Yeah, that's what I have for Libra. Go check out the general if you haven't. Now on to Scorpio. Hi, Scorpio. For those of you who are interested in a 2-month future prediction read, do check out the information right here on the board. And in the comment section below, or not the comment section, description box below, you'll find a link. And that's for all 12 signs, guys, for every sign. Okay. If you want to look at all of June and all of July. Now let's go into love, because I've already uploaded the general. So if you haven't seen that general reading, go check that out. Scorpio single men. It's coming up for you in your love life. Wait a minute, what the hell is this? So there's somebody who you're still trying to figure out and either figure out and find out about, and you do like them. Okay. And you're kind of enjoying love, attention, exploring, seeing what's out there. Like you're open to it and you're going with the flow, man. But there's still somebody that you're like, well, what's up with you? What's going on? They're like, well, what's going on? That type of thing. Okay. Now, some of you men are headed to a karmic time in your relationships. Okay. You may find that if you're not careful and you're not doing your part, right? Making sure that are you single? What this person's intentions are, and also being very honest and truthful about yourself. So you can't lead someone on, because that wouldn't be good for you karmically. So make sure you don't do that, men. And karma will come to them if they try to deceive you in any way. So just make sure that you're showing up, truthful and honest here, because I do feel like some of you are going to be taking a trip or travel and meeting people. But again, your karma lies in this. And that's your life karma, not just love life karma. So just do right. And as you do right, no matter what people do wrong against you, you'll benefit and they'll have their karma. So it's a very interesting time you are headed toward I want to say Libra because it is very karmic, and this all may culminate by Libra season. So be careful with that, men. Scorpio single ladies in love. Okay. You guys are just trying to keep your head above water. Some of you could be juggling a couple of people, but you may be saying, I'm too goddamn busy. I just have too much to do. I'm only one person. Like, God damn it. It's like a lot going on. And you may feel like it's not worth it. That type of thing. You may look at love and think it's not worth it. I'm meeting scammers or people who want from me, want to take. They don't want to give, that sort of thing. So you are definitely in this space of feeling hopeless, even though all I have to do is blink. And I can get a man. I can get a man, and even if I can't get a drink of water, and that is true for you. But the quality, see, you're about quality now, not quantity or ego stroke. No, you ladies are like, no, fuck that. I don't want to be here. I don't care. Like, you want more. You want something real. Well, ladies, I would say stay out. Yeah, because you're not in a good place. Hold on. I'm about to get down to the bottom of this, because I see some issues. I'm about to get all up and through this. Yeah, ladies. Now, here's the issue. It's not funny. There's somebody you want, ladies. Bad. You want this man. Okay. Unfortunately for you, and you act out, and you may be at a place where you could be acting out emotionally. You're erratic at times. You can go off on him or just tell too much of your business, which isn't typically Scorpio. You can lash out on other people. It's all because of him. It's all because of him. Yeah, because you want him. Some of you may find out that this person is married, they're already spoken for, or this is someone, if he is fully, truly single, this is someone who doesn't allow anyone to rush him. He doesn't allow anyone to tell him what he will and will not do, when he's going to do it, and how long he's going to do it. That's not going to happen. And you wanted to marry this man. Like, you've seen a whole future. And that could be the reason why he's coming up as an emperor too, because in your mind and in your spirit, he's your husband. But he doesn't want this. And it was very difficult, to either tell you this. It's very difficult for you to accept this, because on his end, there's not a natural connection here. Either he doesn't feel it anymore, or something about the two of you is unequally yoked. And he's the type of man that kind of doesn't fool himself. He's very clear about what he wants and who he is and what he will allow. And so he came to that conclusion of like, yeah, this is not going to work out. We're not working out here. So, and I feel like for some of you ladies, you need closure. And that may be the reason why you could be holding. And if you don't get your closure, you'll hold on to this for a very long time. Like, it could be years and you're still holding on to this man. It could be one of those. So be careful, single Scorpio ladies. And for some of you, you got 3 more years, because you've been holding on to this man. This is not new. You've been holding on to this man for years now. And now, you're not careful. You'll have a couple more years. Couples. Your feelings have changed. Some of you want a full-on commitment. You want to take it to the next level. You're behaving very appropriate. Your person may feel like, fuck this. I'm tired. I'll do what I want. Hold on, guys. Yeah. You want this, and you want this the right way. No drama, no toxicity. Like, you want it the right way. That's why you're showing up the right way. You're doing the right things because you want this to go right. And you may have someone here who also wants to come together and make things right. Okay? Yeah. They want to make things right. And it could be, if you're a Scorpio woman, it's because this man finds you to be someone who's very strong, who's very capable, and who will help keep him in line. That sounds exhausting. Help keeping someone do something? That is exhausting. But I'm not a tot, so that's a red flag to me. But anyway, for some of you, this man sees that there is an opportunity. And if you are a Scorpio man, then this woman cares enough about you to want to keep you in line. So you're very valuable to her. It looks like it's something about you she does not know, but it's something about you. You also may feel like your person is constantly on the go, here, there, everywhere. And they may feel like your words could be biting. You may be unemotional at times, and that may be challenging for them. It could just be... This is a time when the two of you is starting to feel like things may be unraveling, uneven, like things aren't necessarily working. You're not working together in tandem, and someone's behavior may start to change. And for some of you, it's like a summertime behavior. Like, he'll be back September, October, she'll be back. For some of you. Others of you, you start to see someone's attitude and behavior is changing. And it may be mother-father drama, right? Someone's ex-mother, ex-father drama going on. I don't like saying baby mom, baby daddy. I don't like saying stuff like that. But the exes with children, there could be drama ensuing, and someone's behavior is starting to change. And therefore, now someone's starting to see like, this person is turning, and they're changing, and their behavior is turning and changing. So someone may start to see the writing on the wall. Yeah. Someone, one of you can see the writing on the wall. And I feel like, it could be anyone. I can't say Scorpio. It could be whoever is the person that knows, hey, I really want this. Like, I'm not playing. Like, and it might not be I want this with them per se. It's kind of like I'm in a space in my life where I'm really ready to settle down, and you're the person that's in my life and things are going. So I would like this to really go somewhere. But the other person may not be on board. And whoever the person is that really wants it, they can't not see this. They can't deny it because their intuition is too strong. Their logic is just too strong. They're not immature. They're a very mature person, so they can see things for what they are. And they're not going to fool themselves. So as the other person is behaving poorly, that person they're seeing it. They're taking into account. And they're going to deal with it when necessary. So the two of you, things could really be changing down the line between the two of you. But this is all by design because of one of you. And it's kind of like starting to change. That's what I have for you, Scorpios. Go check out the general if you haven't. Now on to Sagittarius. Hey, Sagittarius. For those of you who are interested in the 2-month future predictions reading for June and July, check out, and it's right here on the board. Do check out the link in the description box below. And that's for all 12 signs, guys. For all 12 signs. So go check it out if you're interested and you want to see what's coming up for the next 2 months. Again, if you have not had a chance to look at the general, check that out. This is love only. Let's get into the reading. And we're going to start with couples. You love them. Some of you are you're committed and you're kind of taking a break here. You could be just apart from your person or away from them, but I do see like a break or not really saying much of anything. Your person I'm here dying to communicate with you. So they could be trying to communicate, trying to reach you, trying to get to you. They want this with you. For some of you, you can have someone that wants to propose to you, wants to take things to the next level. Some of you may not be waiting around anymore. It's like, no, I'm done. Fuck that. And if you have broken up, they have tried to come to you many times, but you may not have made yourself available. They may be at this point blocked, like you have them blocked. You're not communicating. And you're closing lines of communication long enough to fully say, yeah, I'm walking away. I don't give a damn. If you show up at my house, it's a still no. So some of you Sagittarius is like, no. Things have been so damn toxic dealing with you. Some Some of you are coming to terms with how toxic situations are with people. You don't, or this person, you don't want it. And you're about to exit stage left. I don't know exactly when. Cancer season should be very interesting for you guys. Let me tell you one thing. That's like during Gemini, this person is going to be relentless. Yeah, they're coming to you. Yeah, they want to talk to you. And then they may turn around, like, let's say, people don't know. They may turn around and be like, I left Sagittarius. Well, you be like, I don't give a damn. So for some of you, I do see this person, they could be mean, they could be nasty, but then they'll come back, apologize and wanting to work things out. What they don't see is that you're tired of them. And I feel like deep down, you kind of don't want this anymore. You're not happy. You may not have been happy for a long time. And some of you really are changing here. Interesting. Oh, yeah, I already said that. It's going to take some time for you to maybe allow them back into your good graces. It may take time. Who knows? With this card, that time may never come. You may feel like this person is emotionally manipulative. They lack the ability to love and give you what you need. You may just not feel it the way you used to, especially if you're a Sagittarius man. And they may feel like you like to spread yourself around. You don't give them what they need. You're not giving them enough. It's not equal. Or all you do is like you give them tangible things, like you buy their love, but you don't fully give yourself to them. Something like that. Somebody secretly playing around. Let's see, a lot of manipulation, but I don't know. I don't give a damn. Somebody is not having it. Okay, good. I feel like first of all, you're not breaking up. You're not breaking up. You're gonna, yeah. Some of you, because a kid, a family, it's like, nah, I'm not going to leave this person here. Although for some of you, one of you could be acting very single, very, very, very single. Career could be taken off for one of you. So because your career is taking off, that's more important, right? Than kind of nurturing this relationships. And some of you may feel like, well, I expect you to take a step back because I have to focus on my career. So there's other things that's more important to one of you than the other person. Now, this may make that other person feel like, well, I'm not getting my needs met, that sort of thing. And whoever's career is kind of really growing and going, they'll make the sacrifice. Like, if I have to sacrifice you, what do you want me, that type of thing. But I don't see a breakup. I see staying together for the child or children, or it's just too much to deal with a full-on breakup right now. This is not funny. It's like, I don't have time right now to deal with a goddamn breakup. I can't. And I'm telling you, somebody has new opportunity, new job, new something that's coming. And I've been telling Sagittarius that your career is taking off. You have higher things to focus on that benefits you. And you will unfortunately not be able to give to others the way that you would need to. And you could lose relationships around you. I already told Sagittarius, I believe I did. So I don't see a full-on breakup, at least not yet here, because of the things that I stated. But there is some issues with reciprocity and all of those things. So what I have for Sagittarius, I thought I was 14 minutes. I'd be like, how the hell did I just talk 14 whole minutes? Wow, only 6 minutes. Now on, check out the general read if you haven't. Now on to Capricorn. Hi, Capricorn. For those of you who are interested in the 2-month future predictions reading, check out the link in the description box below for all of June and July if you want to look ahead and see what's coming up for you. And if you haven't looked at the general read, I put that up before this reading, so go check that out. Now on to love. We're only going to focus on love, and we're going to focus on singles first. So Capricorn single men, how you showing up in love? Willing, able, capable. You may even look like you have money, you have a lot to give and a lot to offer someone. You may feel like love is an opportunity. And you may feel like if I can't get my needs met, then I don't want it. Like your ego could be very center stage, right? So it's all about what you want, because when you don't put yourself first, or you don't feel like you have a step ahead of the person, then you may feel like you lose yourself at times, right? You may feel like people out here is ruthless, just. You have a woman who may have stung the hell out of you, Capricorn men, and you're still getting over this. This could be a woman that you're having to pay child support, alimony, something where there's still talks and discussions about what is owed, what is needed, what you did, and, the problems you've created, right? And as much as you would like to rid yourself of that and move on from it, you'll find that it's kind of difficult to do, because you may continue to see this person show up in the women that you attract to some extent. There could be things people say to you that could trigger you, that sort of thing. I do feel like there could be someone that you meet off of a whim, just out of nowhere you meet them, and it's like, I'm intrigued, or someone becomes very intrigued by you. Now, meeting people, if you open yourself up, men, because some of you're being blocked from love, so it's just not time for you to do that, because you really need to focus on your closure. And since you're not necessarily going to do that, then you're going to kind of have these experiences out of the blue with people that continue to remind you of what you've gone through, because you do need closure, and you're missing a past person as well. Capricorn single ladies. Oh, shit. You're nothing to play with, ladies. You're very open. You're very ready. You're ready. You're open and you're ready for a good time, a fun time, and a summertime. It's all about me time. If I want you, I'll have you. If I don't want you anymore, get lost. Like, it's all about Capricorn women. They're very selfish. They're very all about me right now. And they're getting a lot. And you guys are getting a lot of attention out of nowhere. Like, if you haven't been on social media and you go back out into social media, it's like people are coming left and right, out of the woodwork. And you love it. It's doing a great job of your ego. You guys are very egotistical right now. Drama. Somebody is still holding grudges against you. Hopefully you don't have to take somebody's ass to court, Hopefully, ladies, you don't have to take someone to court. I do feel like you're settling grievances and issues that you've had in the past. There can be monies owed to you that can come to you now, Capricorn, single ladies, okay? And someone that may want to make things right after they have harassed you or that's not funny. Harassed you or bullied you in some kind of way here. So people want to right their wrongs. And you could be open to it. Yeah, you could be open to it. This could even be family members, right? Exes that you have a child by, that sort of thing. They may want to make things right or something like that. And you may be like, okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Capricorns. I love me some Capricorns. Okay, so couples. You're at a crossroads. Yeah, but you're hopeful. He's like, I didn't know where, but now I really want this, or I really feel hopeful. They're waiting on you. Well, they had a crossroads too. What the hell's going on here? It's a lot of crossroads and not really saying anything. Everybody keeping their cards close to their vest. You want... Oh, what the hell? Okay, well... Some of y'all is definitely an end situation going on here. And some of you are just trying to heal. You Capricorns could be trying to heal if you've just disconnected with someone. Now, if this is a long distance relationship, you're still hopeful, yeah, but you're starting to feel more and more single as the days and the weeks and the months go by. And honestly, they too. So if it's a long distance relationship, the distance is going to really affect this relationship. Very much so. And someone may find out the other person's in a relationship out of nowhere. Like, what the? So, yeah, that type of thing. Oh, Yeah, because Capricorn, your person has been keeping some secrets, hiding some things that you don't know anything about. Now, I'm not about to get down to the bottom of it right now. Things have changed, or things aren't changing, and that could be their challenge with you. Things are not changing, or things have changed with them. You may feel like we just can't seem, yeah, we can get on track, but we can't stay on track. You know, it's just always something. Somebody could be pregnant and they don't know. But I don't see this breaking up. I see the two of you coming back together and trying to repair this and get better. This card always makes me laugh. And yeah, work can get in between the two of you. As the two of you you come together and then you get silent again. That card always makes me laugh. Like, damn, she under pressure. But I do see communication trying to be had. I just feel underneath all of this, it's kind of like the sign I said before. I think it was Gemini, where there's a lot of shit under the surface, but nobody's really dealing with the problem. Everybody is just kind of sweeping it under the rug and saying nothing about it. So the two of you can go quiet again, or there can be a disconnect because of distance, that sort of thing. But you guys will come back together. And it could just be the type of situation where we're distant at this time. We're not necessarily on the same page, but we'll work through it. It could just be that the two of you will work through things, but you're kind of going through a little bit of a pickle. It's deeper. Nobody wants to handle that. So I'm just reading what I see here. That's what I have for Capricorn. Go check out the general if you like. Now on Aquarius. Hi, Chris. For those of you who are interested in the future 2-month prediction reading for June and July for the next 2 months, do check out the link in the description box below. It's up on the board here. Go check that out. And if you haven't looked at the general portion of the read, check that out. I've posted that before this one. Let's get into love. Aquarius single men in love. You want love big time. And it's almost like you think about what love would be for you in a real relationship. Like, men, you're like, I'm ready. Okay. I'm ready. I'm willing. I'm very much able and capable to be the man that the right woman deserves. But one thing about it, you know her when you meet her. You'll know. She may not know, but you'll know. Now, you do have a stalker, a creep, and this is a woman. Yeah, women can be creepy too. It's a little creepy woman who watches you. She watches you, and she kind of relishes in your pain. She's creepy now. She's creepy. She relishes in your pain, and she keeps an eye on you to see if you're still hurting, if you're still missing her. Do you still love her? Now she might tell people, well, no, because what he did to me was wrong, and how he handled me was wrong, and he just won't leave me alone. But what would she do if you fully left her alone? Then she would have to go through her stuff. So, like I always tell the ladies, he's stalking you. He can't. Aquarius single men, you have a stalker, a creep that is a woman who relishes in, I hate to say it, in your pain or in your sadness or your obsession with them. Like, they get off on that. But you're ready when the right person comes, you're ready. But in the meantime, you're kind of licking your wounds and taking one step at a time, moving away from things that no longer serve you. Like, you're really doing that. So that's interesting. Like, when you decide, okay, this is the one, she's going to really be the one. Hopefully she realizes that she's the one. Aquarius single ladies. You want love, but not but unconditional, and but on condition. No, not unconditional love. Your love is conditional. Okay, you have a laundry list probably of what he has to follow and the rules and all this other stuff. But yeah, you want love. You're aggravated. You might need to sit shit out because you're really down deep down, and I can feel it. You ladies might be a bit resentful, angry, not really up for something love-wise, because you do need to be more unconditional in your love. Now, there's someone here who wants you, who wants to spend some time with you, who's been trying to court you or you may allow someone to court you, but you also maybe hiding the fact that you can fall for this person. You can fall for this man. If he continues at you, it'll be very clear. But what will also be very clear, or at least that's what you guys are telling people, that we're friends. We're friends. So it could be one of these things where you're constantly, it's like you're doing things behind the scenes, right? So it may, to the public, it may look one way, but secretly it's something more. You may be telling people that, no, this guy, I'm dating him. Yeah, he's a nice guy. But secretly you're falling in love with him. Secretly you're already in love with him. Secretly you can't get enough of this man. But everybody think you're just friends, or everybody might think that he's a player, or, that sort of thing. So, yeah, you're hiding the truth. It may even be from yourself. This man misses you. He may feel like the two of you have a special bond. He's been thinking about you for quite some time, and this could be a man that really hold on, yeah. Yeah, he may not have wanted it before, but now he's coming back around, and he may feel like he does want it. Wait, hold on. You may want to try to work this out, Aquarius single ladies. But it's tough because either this man has come from a broken relationship that cost him. So now he has to be rebirthed in order for him to be a better version of himself for you. Or could be getting to that stage where, it took a lot for him to get to this place with you. It's a process. I can't believe I'm still on Aquarius single ladies. But yeah. And this is a test. He's being tested. That's why you're in his life, or vice versa, or probably 9 times out of 10, both. You're both being tested. There's a lesson to learn for both of you here. And it could be both of you struggle with commitment, unconditional love, all of that. So it's no wonder, especially when you're showing up like this, it's no wonder that this man is coming in, because he's also struggling with just giving of himself without condition. And so, yeah, two people that cut from the same cloth, basically. Couples. You're devoted and a hard worker towards your relationship, your person, and you may wholeheartedly trust them. Like, yeah, I'm committed, check. I work, check. Like, you don't focus on the negative. You just focus on what's happening at hand, what I have and where we're going and that sort of thing. They care about you. They do. And it's like they care about you even more now. They may be hiding something. Now, down the line. Hold on, Claire. Sorry. They're taking into account whatever you've said, especially if you are a Aquarius woman. This man is taking into account what you've said. So if you've, laid down a line, or laid down a law, he heard you. He may not have confirmed to you that he heard you, but he heard you, and he is taking that into consideration. You may feel like this person is childish, and this person may feel like you don't know what you want. You run hot and cold, that sort of thing. It may be a challenge for some of you Aquariuses to choose love over work, love over career, love over, that type of thing. Some massive changes going on within a year's time, 6 months to a year's time between the two of you, where it may feel like an uphill battle to continue to get this to work. And there's a distance between the two of you. The relationship may start to become very karmic. This is very karmic. This relationship is very, very karmic. And as time goes on, because the two of you will enter into something that you can't easily get out of, if you haven't already, And that's then where the karma comes in. And it's like the universe takes control and it's less in your hands. But it does become a lot more frustrating with the situation because one of you are going to switch up. That's what it looks like to me. And ultimately, again, like I said, it is, well, I said that about Aquarius single ladies, but for you couples, this is a lesson. Yeah, this is a lesson. This is a lesson. That's what I have for you guys. I know you're like, what's the lesson, Jess? How healthy is this for you? What are you in? Is it healthy? Is this what you want for yourself? It's that type of thing, you know? Are you repeating some cycles? So that's what it is. And I can't pinpoint it because it's general and it'll be different. That's what I have for you, Aquarius. Do check out the general if you like. Otherwise, on to Pisces. Hi, Pisces. For those of you who are interested in a 2-month future predictions read up here on the board, do check the link in the description box below for all 12 signs for June and July. So if you want to look ahead, click the link, and it's for all 12 signs. Now, this is a love reading. If you're interested in a general reading for the energies coming up for you, check that out. I've already uploaded that. Let's get into the reading. We're going to look at Pisces single men in love. You're going after what you want, men. You're not wasting time. You may be actively dating or pursuing someone that you really want something with. Try as you might. But it might be difficult for you to manifest what you want. At least right now, it will be difficult. But as time goes on, it'll be so easy. You'll blink and it's like, yeah, I met the person. Or for some of you, you want your ex back. You want a relationship that you've had before. And you try, and it may be a no-go. But if you keep trying, don't give up. Don't give up, because some space, time, and opportunity is going to come, and it's going to all happen. It may not be an ex. It could be a new person, whoever this person is, whatever it is that you're really desiring. And it seems like you want a real, true, fair relationship. First, ask yourself, are you ready? Because this is not ready. This is a hot dick. This is not ready. This is somebody who got a hot dick and somebody who... You know, you can see them coming. They have that sleazy car salesman energy. So you can be coming across that way. So it's no reason, it's no wonder, rather, why people are saying no. You're getting a lot of no's or not interested or ghosted or something. Like, it's just no, 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 no. And are you doing it for your ego? Or are you doing it because you really want it? And I feel like it's a little bit of both. Some of it you need to be validated. Others of you, some of it you need to be validated. And the other part of it is you want something real. And like I said, keep going. Don't give up. And it doesn't look like you will, because eventually you will. And yeah, you want your ex back, but you could be playing games. Like, for some of you, you got to be careful, because you may be saying, yeah, let's try this out, because nobody else wants to give you any time or attention. It could be that. So you trying to go back to an ex is literally just to validate your ego to some extent. You got to really be honest with yourself. Pisces single men. Saturn is still in your chart, so be careful with that. Pisces single ladies. You're not even showing up as someone. God damn, ladies. You're not even showing up as someone who wants love or believes in love. You're still trying to get over an ex, a past person. Love is too stressful. I don't know who did what to you, but it's very stressful. Somebody just left you. Somebody just left you with your heart in your hand, really. And now you're going through peaks and valleys. Others of you may have to, really deal with the mundane sense. I got to get my finances right. So there's other things going on in your life that you may feel a little resentful when it comes to love. Ladies, Pisces single ladies. Yeah, still feeling heartbroken, disconnected from an ex. cutting out communication, but you also could be stalking someone, watching them from afar. Someone also could be watching you. And I do see there could be like a watching and then a confrontation. For some of you, you will be dating, or there could be someone who wants to date you, someone that comes out of nowhere, especially a text message, or if you're into social apps and that sort of thing, people will come straight to you, and there could be someone that you start to really like, and that will help kind of at least soften this, that you're not worrying so much about the hurt and the disconnect and what someone's done to you, because it seems like that's all that's been on your mind. And that's getting ready to come to a close, because you're about to find someone, and it may not all be happening right now, but as time goes on, you could be finding someone who fits the bill. Yeah. But that'll be short-lived, because you'll feel like he's full of crap, and you may feel like, well, now I'm just going to focus on work. Yeah. Because you're vulnerable, ladies, right now. You're very vulnerable. And for some of you, it's, some of you, if your finances is swimming and it's going really well, then you're emotionally vulnerable. You're single. You don't want to be single anymore. But it's like, damn, I don't want to be hurt or used. Because you could be attracting needy, broke people. If your finances is challenging, that could be where some of the insecurities are coming from as well. So, couples. You're standing your ground, Pisces. You may not be the first person to apologize, or your emotions may be kind of all over the place, but you may not really be showing it at this time. For some of you, a small percentage of you that is a couple, right? A couple. And especially if this is new, you could be finding out this person has a relationship, like they've married, they've been in a relationship for a very long time, or you realize that their family, other people is more important. It could be coming in between the two of you. You want to work this out. I feel like they do too, even though it could be very stressful. If the two of you have a child or children, that could be part of it, that they want to do what's right, that sort of thing. You may feel like either you don't feel the love anymore. So love could be a challenge between the both of you. It could be a challenge of loving each other and having that deep, profound love that you once had for one another, right? You may also, someone could feel like they're being emotionally manipulated by the other person. They've always felt emotionally manipulated by the other person to some extent here. And then I don't know if there's another person that's kind of like coming in between the two of you. Yeah. Yeah, there could be more than the two of you involved, and that's going to be a problem. And money is a problem here for some of you. And this could be a relationship. If you are same-sex loving, especially if you're two women, someone definitely could feel left out in the cold, right? Others of you, men and women relationship, I do see there may be too many people in this relationship. Someone could behave like they're single and feel like, hey, I could do whatever I want to do, whenever I want to do it. But they may be telling the other person one thing and they're doing something else. So it could be, some deception going on here. I don't see a full-on breakup. I see someone feeling almost abandoned in this relationship. But it may take them some time to come to terms. Yeah, somebody's really feeling abandoned or alone. So for some of you, this could be that you're from at a distance. And I'm seeing that these distant relationships are becoming a problem. I guess because we're headed in Gemini season. We're in Gemini season and Jupiter is going into Gemini. So people are wanting to see, feel, touch, taste like their person. They want to be around their person. So if there's distance here, that could be a problem. Like long distance is becoming a problem, or someone abandoning the relationship is becoming a problem. Okay. If someone is wanting a further commitment, again, being it's being dragged. So that may not happen as quickly as one of you would like here. That's what I have for Pisces. Check out the general if you haven't. Otherwise, have a good one. And until the next time, take care, guys.